Welcome back to the thought process.
There's been a lot of issues with the audio.
I want to officially, I know, put out a little apology on some social media, but
You've been a bad boy.
it's not me, dude. It's all this shit.
sexual allegations with that lasagna. All right.
But no, we are gonna get you guys the video. It is. We just got to figure out how to do it with 3 mics.
I might even go as far, I know we wanted Jake here to tell it, but if we can't get it figured out, it might just have to be without our special little guest.
I was thinking about that too, and because I know that's what we promised. His input is very valuable to the story, but
it's crucial.
So because I'm gonna show this. You know, we tried to do 2 takes, and it just wasn't going well.
Yeah, what was it? The first time we could not hear him.
No, we were
using
using the wireless mics. Which, by the way, we had a fan send us audio mixer.
We got the mics back.
We got the mics back.
Problem is, if only we had enough ports for a third fucking mic.
Well, this is the G1. We originally had the G10. That one had 3. So that one had 2 mics, and then
okay, look, the G10 kind of gave us problems though. It was a bigger soundboard, yeah, but it kind of.
Can I say something? I think I know what may have been the problem with it because I picked it up
all this time.
I think it was because the auto tune was off. Maybe I don't know. I don't know why it wasn't picking us. I don't know why it wasn't.
Well,
picking up
it picked us up when we were talking. It sounded kind of funky when we talked, and then. Like if we were laughing or just had like the clapper here, you couldn't hear this, whether it was up close or far away.
Yeah, it just.
So it was pretty problematic. We want to get the story out because you got us to 109 views the last time I checked.
111.
It's at 111 now.
111.
Oh no. We're gonna figure something out. If we can't, I don't know. If you want, one of these days you can bring the G10 over and we'll try and work something out with all 3 mics. If we can't get it, we'll just have to tell the story without them.
Yeah.
Because it was I love you, Jake, but the first video, there were parts where you weren't talking loud enough. You weren't speaking up. No, also, I kind of blame the mics.
It was the mics. The mics picked us. The mics picked up.
You could hear it in some of the parts of the video where he just when he'd start talking, and all of a sudden he'd just kind of get quiet when he talked, and then he'd get louder again when he got to an exciting part of the story or whatever.
It was the kind of and we thought that we were using our brains if we had it on our shoulders pointed at him and still couldn't pick it up. And then the second time we did, we actually did. We used this new audio mixer. We had both mics, and then we had the wireless mic attached to them.
Yeah.
I got 14 minutes of good audio. Jake crosses his arms, and all of a sudden, for some reason, cannot hear Jake anymore.
He might have shut the mic off.
No, the light was on.
Oh, he might have done something. He might have muted it, or I
think it I don't know. It seemed like it focused on us, and it didn't focus on him at all.
He did. I think he
fucking Jake.
He rigged it. But we intend to get it out there.
We will definitely get it out. But yeah, we
Maybe
just need
the next episode. We will.
Yeah, we just need to kind of get this going first.
Yeah, we also got some more equipment coming that should hopefully help with some of the editing and stuff like that too.
We're slowly but surely getting it done. So
we're getting there.
Yeah. Jen, did you have any topics?
No. No.
Is it the mic again?
Yeah, it touched my beard.
It touched my beard. Yeah, Josh has a really big problem with this stuff.
Stop.
Right here.
Dude, I will leave right now. We will not have an episode tonight.
Leave. This is your house. Where the fuck are you gonna go?
Far away from here.
Where the fuck are you going?
Far away.
Aww.
I'll follow Maverick if I can catch up.
Let your dog lead us to our new home, boy.
just get in the car and follow him.
Leads you to a ravine. You're fucking driving it right into a ditch.
Just to some poor random person's house. Oh, a dog. Hey, buddy. My house. Just throw him out. Claimed. Sir, I have a warrant and I have a land claim block. And he's like, oh shit, this guy knows
Squatters' rights, bitch.
It's not squatters' rights. It's a land claim block. Gamers' rights. I didn't have any topics today. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't expecting because I didn't know I was going to have a babysitter for the day. So I just...
yeah, you need a baby.
Bacala, Muhammad Jihad. What the fuck happened there?
I think that was me.
Oh, I was talking that whole time.
Oh.
Great. More audio problems. He's going to ad-lib some fucking
Muhammad
nonsense.
Jihad.
Bacala, Muhammad Jihad.
I'm gonna have to fucking figure something out.
Oh, okay. You know what? Resident Evil.
More Resident Evil. Got it.
Well, on the games now. So the new Requiem's coming out February.
They're coming out with another one?
Yeah, but they are gonna kind of like, you know how they remastered 2 and 3? I think they're gonna start working on 0.
Okay.
And Code Veronica. That's one I'd really like to see. They're working on. I think they said they were. Somebody said they were working on.
You stop shaking your leg.
Sorry.
Yeah, because
I'm getting excited.
Well, yeah, you're shaking your leg, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I look at.
It's the equivalent of me having a tail. Sorry, but so Code Veronica.
Now he's playing with his actual tail, his front tail.
Bacala.
Nana said, "If you really love something, you never let it go." She's talking about her cigarettes and her booze and lotto tickets, but I like to think that maybe
ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich.
Bubble back and cheeseburger.
But yeah, I don't know. I haven't really heard. I mean, aside from what you've told me about like Resident Evil and shit, I don't really follow too much for Resident Evil. Like I'm more, obviously, I'm more on my Fallout kick, so I'm paying more attention to that. Burning Spring coming out next month, and then you got the new season coming out next month.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
are we gonna watch that together, or are you just gonna do that stuff without me?
I will try to wait for you. I will try.
I mean, if we're talking about like the show,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've got Amazon. Just tell me because I can watch it without you. But I'd like to do it together.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funnier to just. I mean, honestly, the way I can see it going is like how it was the first time we watched it. There's a lot of times where we'd pause the show just to be like, wow, okay, and we talk about it, reminisce about the other games. 5 minutes in again, another hour of talking. 5 more minutes of this fucking episode.
It's like I just want to watch the show,
but we couldn't, dude. We just were like, wow, they actually didn't fuck this up.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, there's minor things I would change, but it's nothing that would honestly affect the show or how the games turned out either. So like what my little minuscule things that I had to say about it, it's really not worth changing in the show because they didn't fuck it up. But I think it's because Netflix didn't do it.
Speaking of Netflix, here's a topic for you. The new season of The Witcher just dropped.
Is Henry Cavill in it?
Nope.
Well, I mean, I haven't even seen any of The Witcher.
Oh, you need to.
I didn't want to. I knew that Henry Cavill had a lot to say about it, and that he didn't want them to do a lot of things because he just knows his stuff.
Yeah.
And now that he's not even in the third season, fourth, sorry. Like I said, I haven't watched any of it.
So
because I was like, okay, I've played some of the games, but man, Netflix has just been butchering everything, and I don't want to deal with it. I've watched them take too much from me.
Well, so I honestly believe that they have a shot at redemption since they took over Halo.
What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah, because Halo used to be on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I mean, they already immediately just showed his face as to who he was, and I was like,
I want to say I'm gonna have some hope that they don't fuck up Halo, but you never know. It's already kind of fucked, Rogue Spartans and all that shit. him
Yeah.
him treating Cortana like, a piece of shit housewife.
Cortana, send nudes to my location. Stat. Blue titties. Nice. Hollow titties. Awesome.
But yeah, and then one thing that I do want to touch back on. So when
Don't touch me.
no,
Pervert.
not you, ever, never in my fucking life.
Okay.
So there was. So I wanted to talk about the GTA 6, and I know we tried talking about it on one of the failed episodes, and I got it wrong. So it's not going to be like 300 gigs. It's going to be 150 gigs.
And half of Skynet.
And half of Skynet, yeah. Because if anyone here plays GTA 6 or is waiting for GTA 6, so the reason why it's so big is because all of the individual
Genetics.
NPCs.
Thank you for noticing. Sorry. I had to get it out there, dog.
But the NPCs that are in GTA 6, like first off, it's a big ass map. The NPCs now have
Huge.
AI. Like they all have their own individuality, thanks to the AI program that they're putting in there, which scares the shit out of me because I know a lot of people, they play.
Right, I can see it now. You're just trying to fucking proceed through the gameplay, and all you just get a bunch of NPCs on strike. We're people. We have feelings.
No, you don't,
We
Clanker.
we need income.
Goddamn wire back, you get back there. Swear to God.
They're not undead. They prefer the term living impaired.
I don't give a fuck. So a goddamn zombie. Oh, and also the new season of Daryl Dixon dropped.
I haven't
Watch that.
watched anything with Walking Dead since like season 2.
So I rewatched the entire season. Like I didn't finish season 11 of The Walking Dead. I just recently finished that because I wanted to get into the spinoffs. Netflix doesn't have The Ones Who Lived, which is about Rick and Michonne. But they do have Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah, Fear the Walking Dead, I thought was a good idea. Everybody thought that was going to be a flop. Nobody wanted to watch it. Like, I was like, are you kidding me? I would love to see how it all fell. Like, that's usually how the zombie movies start anyways. It's always fun to just watch the action and just, like, watch the survival in the beginning. Because in the beginning, nobody knew what the fuck they were.
Yeah.
They were all just like, this is fresh. These are just people that are dead, and now they're not.
They're now they're just gnawing on my leg.
Yeah, so they're just... because
Mr. Patterson, please stop.
well, from what I've noticed and what I've watched is like in that universe they don't have zombies. If you notice, they call them walkers or
But
eaters or biters. It's because like in the Walking Dead universe they don't have anything to do with like zombies. That's why they don't say the word zombies.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my take on it. That's just from other stuff that I've watched as well, and I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
I can see where they're coming from there.
But
So I thought that, I mean, I haven't watched a lot of anything with The Walking Dead though for a while, even with the prequel to all that stuff. I haven't seen anything with it, and mostly because I just kind of got scared with it. Like, I love the
They
idea
can't hurt
of
you.
apocalypses and zombie movies and shows, but like, dude, the way Hollywood's been going and other film companies, it's just like,
what's that one, like iZombie or something like that, where like the zombie falls in love with this chick?
oh my god,
Yeah, it's like that's
Warm Bodies.
Warm Bodies. There we go.
So yeah,
Our zombies now fall in love. They have feelings,
and they're slowly coming back to life. They just didn't remember what their lives were before, or something like that.
no, the fuck they don't. They're dead. They're dead, fucking mutated beings that just need a bullet to the head. That's all they are. But yeah, they what's the other one, like Dead City or whatever, where it's like where it's Negan and Maggie and her son or whatever, and like they're
I
in
would
New
have
York.
thought they would have teamed up.
So I'll be honest, I love the character arc of Negan.
Everybody did. Negan, so he was one of the villains at the time that everybody just wanted to be. And like out of everybody that they had for the Walking Dead series, it was Negan.
Yeah. Well, and
His character was just fucking, everything about him was perfect.
and in the comic, or was it? They even said like they portrayed him very well in the or from the comics. Like that's like because the type of person that wasn't fuck, what was his name?
He also plays as Sam and Dean's dad too.
Yeah, we we talked about him too. I'll have to pull up his picture. Actually, hold on, wait. I can do that right now because what the fuck is his name? Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
There it is. Yeah,
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Yeah. So he portrayed Negan very, very well, and you know I like.
That's what happens when you get a lot of actors who take the role seriously and will actually research the role or actually know the lore already.
I don't think he did any research for it, but you know,
I feel like he's the kind of guy that would. I don't think I've ever seen a movie where he didn't play his character good. I feel like he likes to try and do some research, but I'm seeing a lot of that today where actors are starting to take their roles more seriously. Henry Cavill, what's the dude that played Punisher? He actually went out to a comic book store and they told him, he's like, I just want to get these comics. And they're like, nah, we know who you are. We know what you're doing. These are the ones you're gonna read.
I can't, dude, I can't remember. I can't remember his name, but yeah, he played in The Walking Dead too.
Yeah, he was in the season.
Yeah, he played Shane.
Yeah,
fuck. But he's got his own podcast now.
Yeah.
He actually one of his biggest episodes was him and when like after a movie that him and Shia LaBeouf.
I think it was the one with Brad Pitt, fucking Fury, the one with the tanks, because he was in that movie.
I don't remember which one that one was.
He was also Wolf of Wall. He was also on Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh yeah,
too.
he did. Yeah, he.
Mom.
So, fuck.
Jonah Hill, I don't think he's ever played a bad he's always done so well with his characters.
Oh yeah. So actually, actually funny enough, I think he actually did punch Jonah Hill. Like
because he kept flinching or something halfway. So he's like, you know, fuck it, let me just hit you in the face. It'll be one time. And it'll be over. He was talking about it in his podcast.
Well, Jonah Hill was talking about it like on a late night show, and he's like, yeah, it wasn't really convincing. And then he made contact. He goes, my lip starts swelling up, or like his face starts swelling up. He said the director's like, get it on his face, It's swollen. Could you imagine having a boss like that? Like, all right, good, you're hurt. Let me just focus in on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because he had Norman Reedus on his podcast, you know, a while back, and we're talking about like, you know, how it started, because he said that when they all started The Walking Dead, like they were just like, it was before any of them really got famous, and I thought, damn, dude, that's actually pretty cool, because seeing how tight knit they were,
yeah,
like it was really good, which I find kind of funny, because people always say that they want to be a movie star, or like, and like, you know, kids are like, oh, I want to be a movie star or whatever. My question is would it be better to be a movie star or be a TV star?
I think it depends. Both of them can be really stressful.
Well, it's like with a movie, like in my personal opinion, when it comes to like movies and shit, like, yeah, you're going to get like 23 fucking million.
Yeah, but as a series, it's an investment over time, and
exactly.
you can adjust your contract, I think. Well, maybe, I don't know, because dude, honestly, like there's some people that got screwed over where they're like, oh yeah, they didn't. I'm trying to think of who it was. They essentially starred in it, and they didn't think the show was going to take off as well as it did, and like for a few seasons, they were lowballed on their pay, on what they were getting compared to their co-stars and everything.
I don't know. I know that's actually one of the reasons.
Like, I get it. Sometimes you gotta make your money if you're worth it, especially if you put the time in and the show takes off or whatever. Yeah, but you know they gotta hold on. Like, but the contract says I don't have to until this time, and
well, that's why
I think like that's where you really got to look at it, especially if like you're starting out and it takes off, or if you're already well known. So I think you got to, like, the best way to get well known, I feel like these days, like especially if you're going to get into TV series, I would start off as like doing movies. So that way I can be well known. And then when I can, you know, discuss my wages rather than like, cuz usually when you first get on and you're like brand new to everything, they're like, yeah, this is what you're going to get, 10 grand per episode, if that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's better off to start as a movie star and then roll into doing TV stuff.
Well, you're gonna get like small indie films and stuff like that are gonna take off. But
Yeah, but you want to be known. Otherwise, you're not really you're gonna be screwed your first couple of shows, if not seasons, if it takes off or not.
well, that depends on how well you do. I mean, because
No. Listen, it is a lot of the issues I see in it, especially with movies that I've seen in. Well, not really movies, documentaries. Is like it's the contracts. So essentially, like trying to renegotiate your contract can be a nightmare.
well, that's why Kevin Costner left.
That's exactly you're either gonna get what you want or you leave.
Well, him and the like producer director of the show, they kind of got into it back and forth, and then eventually, because the dude that created Yellowstone and did all that, he's in the series, but he also manages the show.
Yeah.
And they started, like, him and Costner had a blowout, something like that, and then he started reducing Costner's time, which was reducing his pay. And so he's like, all right, you know what, fuck it. Costner's like, dude, I'm out, like, whatever. And they eventually just wrote him out of the show. And that's one thing. It's like, it's very fickle because, you know, you're not going to get paid as much as TV as, like, you know, as like doing a big blockbuster movie.
But movies can flop. So
100%.
like worst things that happen is like the show will flop and you get one season. You didn't put too much money into it, right? But if it takes off and you get somebody good enough to renegotiate that contract, like that's why I said, like if people are coming out at you and you're already a well-known star, it's a lot easier getting in because, like, if somebody's coming after you for work on a TV series, it's probably going to be good. As long as, like, if I was doing it, I want to make sure I know my role. I want to make sure it'd be worth it.
Yeah.
You want things to go smoothly for everybody.
But also, if you got people that are, like, you know, desperate because they want to get their foot in the door, you know, they're not going to care, you know, what the role is. I mean, they could be just an extra.
That's how a lot of people get stuck as to just like Jonah Hill for the longest time. Like he got tired because he got stuck into those roles where he was just kind of like the guy people laughed at.
Yeah, the fat comedian.
Same thing with Michael Cera, the guy that he did fucking couple movies with. I think Michael Cera, you know,
the skinny dude from Superbad.
Yeah, Superbad, right? So
for
the longest time, those guys had just had comic relief. Quick thing: anybody who's made it this far, clock it in with that time, and then comment here in the comic session. Only because because we kind of had a rough start to this episode, so I want to see who actually stuck around.
Yeah,
who made it this far. So if you did, or at least just put here. That way we know how far you got into it. Like 23 minutes in, and you're like, all right, I'm still here, fucker. I know.
I got nothing better to watch on YouTube.
Yeah. Word. Glad we're at least on the list. It's got to start somewhere, fucker. But yes, so I want to get back to Code Veronica. So I don't know how I feel about... So I haven't really played Resident Evil 7 or The Village. So I feel like I would put Requiem in the same category as those two, a game that I haven't played. I was really nervous because like I didn't know if it was going to be Resident Evil. And so far it's 50-50. Either people really liked it or it has no business being there because they tied in a virus with it, but then at the same time there's like other things. I don't know. I feel like if I need to at least give those 3 games a chance, but I definitely want to replay Code Veronica and the new if I really am hoping it's not just like a rumor, like I hope it's confirmed that they're doing that because it really was a really good game. Same thing with Code Zero. I want them to I know the first game has already had a remake, but I want them to do it again in the way they did Resident Evil 2 and 3. I think that would be awesome. I would really appreciate it if they did it like that too.
I don't know. For me, I never really got too big into the Resident Evil ones, but I mean, it just, you know, I know it has a very large fan base, so I mean, hopefully we'll see what happens.
I don't think. I'd like to think you'd get into the game, but I don't think. You definitely wouldn't like the originals because yes, as much as I love the originals, I hated the tank controls. Now that's what made it kind of special, that and the bad voice acting in the first game.
You should, the bad voice
have you seen it?
No.
You should definitely just put Resident Evil 1 bad voice acting and you'll just hear like clips of like the scenes where they're like, stop, don't open that door. or like you almost became a Jill sandwich. Like it's really but I think it's what makes the game unique.
Yeah.
But it also it has its quirks. Like it's a lot of puzzle solving. It's actual survival horror. It's not like just fuck, gotta shoot my. You don't use your weapon unless you absolutely have to. Most of the time, you're just like, and honestly, anybody that's played the originals, and I see it a lot, like they're usually just dodging enemies, unless it's like they want to get the achievement for like fighting the Nemesis or the Mr. X because the weapon drops. You guys know what I'm talking about. But usually they're just bobbing and weaving around everything unless they have to kill it.
So
like you don't have like you're not like finding ammo everywhere here and there. I mean, Resident Evil 6 is different though. I love. I'm gonna get a lot of lash from this. So people didn't like Resident Evil 6 as a game because it was more heavy into the first person shooter. Now it's not really not first person shooter because it's not a first person shooter game. It is like, but it was more action based than it was survival horror. But here's the thing. That game had first off, it had like 4 campaigns in it, and they were all like super long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like you could play each campaign. Not only could you play each campaign, they all tied in together with each other, right?
Right.
And each campaign, except for Ada's, actually no, as long as you had an online person with you, it was 2 people. But you could either play as one character or the other in each campaign. So like there's so much for you to complete if you want to get the achievement. So like in the first campaign, it's Leon and Helena, right? You can play as Leon, and then your next playthrough, you can play as Helena.
Yeah.
Right? Get that achievement, okay? And each one has their own special ability or special weapons, right?
Right.
So there was a lot of effort that went into Resident Evil 6 that y'all just aren't accepting. For those, at least those who disagree with me, and that's okay. You're allowed to disagree with me. I respect that opinion. I think that it's healthy to just be talking about things.
I
Like
don't
this.
respect your opinion. Fuck your opinion.
Bitch. Anyways,
Fuck your opinion.
You forget though that yes, it is a fast-paced action sort of shooter, but it still is a Resident Evil game, and you can make it harder.
Yeah.
And you know what? The online playing,
harder.
dude, you could literally
Make
play
it hard.
Shut the fuck up. You could play that game online through the campaigns or on the mercenaries.
Yeah.
So you could get in a game as a special infected and try to stop people from progressing in the game.
Oh, so kind of like what they did with Left 4 Dead and
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, because you got 4 people on.
Except in this one, it's 2 people, and then
Okay.
you can have like 2. I don't remember how many people can be on the infected side, but you could actively try and stop people from doing the objective. Like it is such a great game.
Yeah.
You guys are Look, I get it. You missed the whole survival horror aspect of it, and I totally respect that. I get that, dude. But like, you can't just sit there and say that just because of that, Resident Evil 6 was a bad game.
Did it touch your beard again?
Yeah. I feel like we're gonna have issues with the video quality because the camera keeps shaking.
Because you get too excited and you're.
I'm not even doing anything. I'm not shaking my leg this time. All right.
No, we'll be fine.
I think okay.
It's just.
But yeah, as a game, like I would at least ask that you guys replay it to change, at least to understand like what I'm saying. You know, like it's not technically survival horror. I can understand why you think that or why you would say that, because I mean, I guess I don't know, fuck that. There's some scary ass parts in that game. And you know what? You can change the difficulty and you can even make it harder to pick up, like find ammo drops and shit. Okay. Survival horror, you can make it survival horror. Especially, look, do that on Ada Wong's campaign. She goes through each and every one of those campaigns.
Yeah.
Even on the easiest settings, like her campaign is actively much harder than the rest of them. It's still a great game. I think that's the one you should definitely start with because you get zombies and Leon. Spoiler alert here. You get zombies with Leon. You're also going to see characters from well, I guess it doesn't matter because you didn't play the original game, so you wouldn't know who the originals are. But you're going to see, you might know these names.
I still know like Jill Valentine.
She's not in here. So Chris Redfield, Leon Kennedy, and Ada Wong are all in here. Sherry Birkin. Do you remember her? She was in the second game. She was the scientist's daughter.
No.
Fucking asshole. Anyways, yeah, she's all grown up and a super agent now. But
nice.
Albert Wesker, the main like villain, the guy, the whole reason why.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
fuck's sake. Well, he's got a son that's in this game that you can play as. So his special ability is like hand-to-hand combat. I really think you should play Resident Evil 6.
All right.
I don't see you playing the first 5 games because of like, I don't know. Have you played any of them?
Played Resident Evil 4.
Did
a
you
long
beat it
time
or
ago.
even right? Like,
No, I beat it. It's been a long time since I played it though. I prefer it all seemed repetitive. The like watching Resident Evil 3, playing Resident Evil 4. It just got really repetitive, and to be honest, it didn't really interest me. But that's just my
yeah, I
opinion.
mean that's fine though.
But I would like a more survival, like an open world survival with zombies and shit.
Yeah.
Well,
they do have that. So Daisy and there's another game, but I won't do.
Not 7 Days to Die. Not
That's
that
such a
one.
good game.
Yeah, but like something kind of like all right, so think of like The Forest, but you mix in
Zombies.
Dead Island. And you have to actually build your own encampment. You actually have. I mean, I know there are games like that out there, but something with the graphics, something with the
Mix them all together to make the perfect zombie game.
Oh yeah, zombie survival game.
I don't know if I want to do complete open world though, because like I said, Daisy, I won't ever go back to that, dude.
Just the toxicity.
Yeah,
and shit.
like I went out of my way to help these people. I already told you guys the story of that if you even watch this. But yeah, that shit pissed me off.
Yeah, speaking of, I had a toxic encounter in Fallout 76 the other day.
You know what? Before you continue, I have been dealing with crashes at least once a day on that game.
Yeah,
Since I've played the game though, I've only had one toxic encounter, and which is really surprising because a lot of games when you see GTA and all those other online games, you'd think that Fallout 76 would be in that category, but like I honestly don't run into it.
It's
very often, and I'm really happy for that.
Not unless you go into like the high risk world, which is like purely
PvP.
Yeah. But apparently, so I didn't realize this because I messaged in the Fallout community on Facebook that I'm in, and I'm like, hey guys, if I can't remember the dude's name off the top of my head, but I'm like, hey, this dude, like, we finished the Moonshine Jamboree event, and this dude is sitting there in full power armor and a missile launcher, and he's using a stealth boy. So I'm just sitting there fucking trying to empty my inventory, trying to scrap shit, and he's chasing me around and blowing me up. He killed me like 7 times, and then all of a sudden, he tried using a stealth boy to get away from me, but
really,
your fucking name.
You're such a high level though, dude. Like
I'm not really. I'm really not, because he was higher level than me.
Sure, but like I figured at your level you'd have the resources to at least stand somewhat of a chance.
It depends.
Like I've ran into a few people on there that were like level 1,000 or whatever, like super high.
Well, it depends. Well, the thing is it just depends
Not
on
literally 1,000, but they're like way the fuck up there. Like you're at what, like level 200 and something?
Yeah,
I'm only level 77.
I'm like 254 or something. But
yeah, only compared to me, bro.
Well, hey, you want to know something? When you got back on, you were level 55, and that was like barely a month ago. And now you're up to like 70 something.
Yeah,
you're getting there.
Well, I stopped playing because, dude, the game, I love Bethesda and I love Fallout.
But the fucking mission,
dude,
out.
For the longest time, I couldn't do any of the missions that I had. I kept getting random miscellaneous quests coming in, and I couldn't do any of them, whether it because bad markers or like the Enclave thing. For the longest time, that was the one thing I've been trying to do, and now I'm having issues with it again.
With like, what do you mean?
I'm at the ass end of it, doing the nukes and stuff.
But So
in the beginning, when I first stopped playing, it was because I already had the key card to get into the base, and it wouldn't let me back in. So then, when I finally started playing again, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll see if it'll let me do it.
And it did.
Yeah. It took me, fucking God knows how many months of just ghosting the game.
But no. So this dude, so the reason why I tried to report him because, he's in power armor. He's using a stealth boy. He's using a missile launcher. But he tried running away from me, and you tried hiding, dude, first off, your name tag is going to be above your head.
Yep.
Like, your name tag is right fucking there. I can see you. And the stealth boy, I can see the wiggly outline.
Actually, you can't see me. I can physically hear you now.
And the thing is, though, is that I have a commando build, so I just have like pieces of like armor, no power armor, and a rifle, and I do really good damage. Now I chased this dude around, and I finally got up to him. Now, one of the kind of meta weapons that they have now is using the plasma rifle, attaching the flamer attachment to it, and you get insane amount of damage. I'm sitting there going against this dude, and I'm hammering him with everything. Like, I use my flamer, switch to the fucking Elder's Mark, switch to the fucking handmade rifle, and then like it's popping up like I'm getting hit markers, but I'm not doing any damage to him. So you can one shot me with a missile launcher. But
some people have it all.
But I can't. But I can't touch you. And then when I put that in the Facebook community, they're like, "Oh, hey, yeah, I ran into some people like this a while back. You can actually go to the pacifist mode, to where you can't do PvP while you're on
kind of like in GTA, you can do that. Yeah,
yeah, and so they do that.
For those toxic fucking.
And I'm like,
players.
well, and like that's the only person I've ever done. Well, no, correction, there's two, because me and my ex, we were playing it a while back, like back when me and her first started like our new characters, like when we first got into Fallout 76, and we're sitting there trying to do this mission together, and this dude, he was like really high level, and he was chasing us around, and like I'm sitting there unlocking doors, and he's just fucking like waiting for me to unlock doors for him because he's trying to do the same mission, and I'm like, dude, go away. And then she swung on him. He pulls out a fucking super sledge and just one shots her.
She disappeared.
And yeah, and then we fucking reported his ass because like, dude, like if we're new people, just fuck off.
Nate got back into it. He made a new character. I just do private worlds with him now, just so that way he doesn't have to have the bad experience. And now I'm, like I said, I'm only at level 77, but as he levels, I build him better gear and stuff. With what I got and what I can.
I can build both of you guys good gear.
I know, but like, here's the thing. I also want him to experience the hard stuff without actually having to like. I love you, buddy. The last time we played together, though, like you were just one-shotting everything, and I'm like, dude, I get it. We share experience, but it's not fun when I can't be involved. So like that's the thing. So I'm still low enough level where I'll struggle with it too, just as much as he will. And it's fine. Dude, we went and did it. We've been failing events left and right, but that's fine. We're still running into like tier 4 legendary creatures.
Oh yeah, you're going to.
He was just fucking, he's a fucking trooper. He was like level 12 when we ran into this fucking giant, I can't remember what they're called. They look like a fucking rubble, like a flesh hog.
I know.
Flesh golems.
Grafton monsters.
Yeah. Dude, I had a 50 cal machine gun and just power armor, and I was down there just like kush, and it's barely just fucking doing anything. Then I realized I had a 10 mil submachine gun that actually has armor piercing, which did a lot better than that
actually,
50 cal, ironically. And Nate's just sitting there pinging off of him, and so I'm sitting there helping him level. We're struggling together. Like we're having a great time doing it, man. Yeah. So I love you, but like, dude, if I can't at least have some struggle, like when it comes to combat and shit, like I don't want to play. Like, I want to be able to play without having to be like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to sit back and watch my friends have all the fun.
Yeah.
I hate it. That's why I do it on private.
I'm sorry, dude.
So don't take it personal when I see you online and I don't play with you.
Look, I'm sorry.
I'm just like, oh, I hope you didn't notice me, fuck.
But, like, I mean, like, I have a decent build, but it's not, like, what I want. And the thing is, though, is that...
He's like, I could be stealing more from everybody else if I could just work on it. Fuck you.
No, then that's... But the thing is that when you go to events and shit, or when you do events, like, you don't even need to kill. Like, as long as you are in the area...
I know.
You still get the experience.
Dude, I did have a fun time with one event. It was fucking nuts. In the beginning, it was just super mutants, right? And I was just kind of picking them off because I had the stealth suit that I built.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, just far enough away to still be a part of the event, but like also where like I'm still in the caution. So I'm just fucking hitting these guys with everything I got, and which really isn't much when you're stacking damage like 3 times with a 50 cal. But then it got to the point it was so bad. Like even these guys were like in the hundreds with their levels, and they were still getting down. And I was like, "Holy shit, this is bad." So I'm literally just running in there with a stealth suit, just stim packing everybody as I go. So at this point, I had a great time just running around, fucking reviving people. Like,
so this event, you said that it was nothing but super mutants.
yeah, and they were just
So was it
more and more.
So
and more
right here.
each
So did
time.
you have to protect this? Rad scrubber. Oh, eviction notice. Okay, so yeah.
There was another one that was like that me and Nate did today that we failed, and it was a trading post, and we had to fix the wiring around the compound, and then we had to stop all the animals from attacking the fucking thing. It was essentially the same thing.
All right, so I know exactly what that one is.
I didn't think
I
it was going to be that bad either, but me and Nate got ran by a bunch of these beasts. Yeah. Well, no, the Yagoi wasn't even an issue for me. It was the fucking werewolf.
Oh, the Jersey Devil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Blue Devil. Yeah. So, yeah, the Blue Devil.
That was a fucking werewolf. Can't change my
That
mind.
was a fucking werewolf. But, the Blue Devil,
Everybody
hits
said, "Oh,
hard.
watch out for the skinwalkers." You know, personally, yeah, they're fast. They do a lot of damage, but I've never had an issue killing them.
I've never seen the Skinwalkers.
You've never ran into the skinwalkers?
I've killed everything in that fucking game. I've never seen any of the Skinwalkers.
Dude, then you haven't killed everything.
Dude,
Sorry, the Wendigos.
Oh no,
The Wendigos.
I was about to say
My
no,
bad. Got it
Wendigos. I've
twisted.
killed Wendigos. I was about to say like there's no
Yes.
Skinwalkers.
So the Wendigos, yeah, they're fast as shit. They do a lot of damage, but like, well, I mean, I guess for people like me and Nate, but
Yeah, I'm a ghoul.
honestly, I've never really had an issue because I've always been pretty good at fucking sneaking around and fucking everybody up.
So if you're, so I will say this: if you're looking for an edge, I will say like I turned my character into a ghoul, and I am absolutely fucking loving it. I don't have to worry about thirst or hunger. If I get extra radiation, then I get the glowing meter, which essentially
It does
gives
seem
me,
nice, but like right now, I just want to still get used to playing the game as
Oh,
is
yeah.
at the level that I am.
Oh yeah, definitely. No,
I want
get
to
that.
I want to like understand it more before I make any changes because I'm still I feel like I need to make some changes to my special attributes.
Mhm. Oh yeah,
Um,
because I know me and you.
but I don't. At the same time, I don't want to because for some reason, like I've been doing this shit at random and it's been working really well for me. My strength is at 15 and my intelligence is at 13. It's fucking nuts. And I don't ever play characters with high intelligence.
So with intelligence, the higher your intelligence, the more XP you get. If you have high intelligence and you have high strength, then that is very good for a heavy gun build.
I know.
Especially
Right now, I've dumped into fucking. You'll have to look at my stats, but right now I've dumped into like it's just shotgun stuff, and I got like the pack of cards that you get when you unlock every so many levels. I haven't really been getting shit out of those.
No, but you definitely want to. You can actually use those and upgrade the cards that you already have. And
Yeah,
if
but
you have-
lately, like I've only been upgrading the cards that I want to use that have been benefiting me, and that's not much. Usually, everything I got right now is just the 1 stars.
yeah, so
You can't really build those up. Or
No,
I guess
but-
you can. Here's the thing: you can waste space and stack them in, like with the hacking expert, the hacking master. Like they're all 1-star shit, but because they're labeled differently, like I can still put them in the same category without it having.
that
like,
increases your leveling and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But the thing is, some of the 1 stars are actually pretty good.
They can be,
like
yeah, but they take up a lot of space, especially if you can't like.
and that's why you increase your your legendary perks.
That's what I got right now. I just put into my intelligence for that, so I can do
So
stuff
that
with my,
gives you
with my power armor right now that I've been utilizing a lot more.
for every 1 star that you put into your legendary special perk, you get an extra perk point or extra perk point in your special, so you're able to use that. It's it's all a matter of like how like what you want to run. Like I just got done with doing a bow build. I have
Dude, I've got a good bow too. Like I got a 3-star in the legendary, and it fucking the lower my health is, the more damage I'm doing with
that's
it.
bloodied. Yep.
Yeah.
So
What I really want to do though is get a combat knife with the Furious legendary on it. Like with every consecutive hit, the damage increases or it
That's not-
doubles. That's
that's-
not in this one.
no, so they changed that. So
Fallout 4, that shit was broken.
So
if you
here-
found a knife,
It
with
was.
Furious.
it was
Stealth,
like that.
stealth was fucking nuts.
So when they brought in the ability to become a ghoul, they changed that because that used to be what it was. With every consecutive hit, it increases the damage, and I think the damage it could do is maxes plus 35%.
You know, ironically, that's the most realistic perk. It's not even overpowered. Like in real life, if you stab somebody, the more you stab them, the more damage it's gonna do.
So now, it is. So now it does like an additional. Was it? It does an additional like 9 or 10% per onslaught. Per onslaught stack. So if you have the onslaught perk, in your build, then what you do is that after every kill, you get an onslaught stack, and then that goes up to like 9 or 10 times. So if you have the
swallowed the water and I inhaled it.
So if you have the Furious, because I know my
Furiously drowning.
because I know my Elder's Mark, which is one of the best weapons in the game right now. That one has Furious on it. So basically, I'm like, because I did it once. I did the Scorch Queen event, and I'm able to get around 800 to 900.
I still need
damage
to do
per
the
shot.
Scorch Queen. I want to find packs to where I can deal more heavy damage. I like the 50 cal, but honestly, the fact that I was doing more damage with a 10 mil submachine gun than I was doing with a 50 BMG.
So I can definitely help you with that one.
I think that's more perk related at this point.
It is.
Because the gun I have is. I also need to just increase my crafting as well. I'd like to be able to craft.
I have a
Because right now I can only go up to with certain things. I think my max for weapons and armor is 50, level 50.
Well, that's the max.
Oh, is that the max?
That's the max.
Oh, okay, good. So I'm not missing
No,
out.
no. So that's that's the
Okay,
max.
I'm okay with that.
No, level 50 is the max.
I thought I was fucking up somewhere. I was like,
No.
oh, great. Now I can't craft for shit.
No, because the funny part is that like I have a build I call it the builder. So specifically for like if I'm doing stuff in my camp, if I'm if I'm building stuff in my camp, then everything costs less. If I build defenses in my camp, then they're going to be twice as strong. I have the ability that if I craft like chems or any kind of equipment, there's
I just want to be a sentry gun.
yeah, I can help you do that. I can
Well, like I said, at this point, I've got what I need. I just need to get it's the perks
oh yeah,
that I got to do. But
those are always the grind. Which
I think we should always we were kind of dead in the beginning of the podcast. We should always start out with just Fallout, and then we'll go.
we'll go to Fallout.
Well, because it'll always fucking build with us. If we don't have topics, we just start with Fallout. I think that's the new thing for us now. If you hear us in the beginning of every episode just talking about Fallout, unless
or
it's
Skyrim.
Right. It's probably because we didn't have shit to talk about in the beginning. But I think this is a good place to call it now.
Yep. No, we can definitely call it. So thank you again for listening to the podcast. We will
Thank
get you
for being patient as well.
we will get you that episode, and we appreciate everything that you guys do.
And we appreciate that you got us to that point to even hit that goal, man. That was actually really cool.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for the support. Thank you for the one who sent us this audio mixer. It has been a real big help, and it's helping us move forward and become.
We have a lot crisper sound quality now.
It's helping us be what we want this channel to be. So, thank you. See you guys later.
Like, share, and subscribe.